Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Pandya Empire. In the last episode we declared quite a lot of holy wars and actually one claim war up here. So we are now fighting all of these people, which is proving to be a little bit problematic. It's difficult maneuvering around in this area. It's all mountains and we take a long time to get from province to province, and there's all sorts of defensive bonuses and stuff. But we have won one battle at least against part of the army here, but we need to take care of this remaining 10k as quickly as possible and start getting some holdings occupied. So actually I should have been sending this 13k over here much sooner, so we'll get them on the way now, but we should be able to deal with the rest of this with the troops we have in the area. Or so we can hope. We're going to engage this 1000 here, and it looks like he wants to reinforce, but he is not going to be able to before the end of this battle. I think we can probably actually change his mind if we are inclined to do so. This is desert, so we're not going to be able to get any defensive bonus here, though that is better than having to attack him in the mountains. I wonder if we could send another couple of thousand without changing his mind, just to make sure that this army can hold out. Takes them a month to get there. And then we'll send the rest as soon as the battle engages. Okay. We can leave 4,000 up there. Well, let's hope this goes well. And I apparently don't even have leaders in charge of some of these flanks, so that is pretty bad. But we got some reinforcements in there. These ones are going to arrive on the 20th, so let's hope they can hold out that long. They can't. Okay, well, we have greater numbers still, so I think we'll continue heading there with this army. They are also slightly low on morale. So I think this is probably a decent battle for us. Already broken their center, so should be a foregone conclusion at this point. Okay, we won. We captured a mayor. We should be able to get you back over here now. We want another siege up here so you can continue on to this county. Okay, so with 8,000 here we should be comfortably able to attack into the mountains, as long as we make sure we have good leaders. So that went fine. We captured a wali. And I think it's more important that we get some sieges started in these wars than it is to take back their occupations. So we'll just continue on and start sieging over here. Ooh, and we have an army about to attack us over here in the mountains. I quite like the look of that battle, except for the fact that we don't have a right flank in this stack. In that case, I think we'll do this and discourage him from coming there. We do have our other 13k on the way over here, so we can use them to spread out and start sieging over here instead. Alright, we want to siege up there. And having just won that siege, I think we'll go and attack this army here. It is in the mountains, of course, but we have over twice their numbers, so it should turn out just fine. And my wife is pregnant. And we have a new vassal Maharaja. He died of great pox. How gruesome. So we also need a new marshal then. We'll appoint this guy. He's leading troops right now, so we'll just let him continue doing that. So this battle should turn out just fine, and there's another 4K up here we should be possibly concerned about. Okay. Let's split this in half and have them siege these two counties. And we're off to hunt the tiger again, okay. We probably could consider changing our hunting focus. I don't think we're in great need of the health bonus anymore since we are no longer suffering from any negative health traits. So maybe we'll do that once we're finished with these wars. Oh, we have a faction? No, I guess that was a faction in one of our vassal kingdoms. Okay, so let's see. We can have you head into these two counties. Our truce is expiring with some emir. It's not really too much of a concern to me. So still going negative in 3 of these wars, but we should be able to turn that around relatively soon. In fact, I think I may want to get some more troops up here to help out and get a siege started up there sooner. So what I think I will do is raise my personal troops here, and let's see, we'll raise yours as well. We should be able to get enough boats raised from this area to transport them up. We spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of our prey, but are forced to return empty-handed. It's my own failure. Okay, so we won a siege up here, which is the last siege we can do there, apparently. I don't really want to go in and attack this army in the mountains just yet, so I think we'll just leave this army parked there. For now. We can't land them there because it's occupied. That's fine. So this is another faction in our vassal kingdom, I guess. And we had another son, who again is completely undistinguished in any way. I mean, you'd think we would have some genius children at some point, but apparently we are not getting lucky on that score. That's again not concerning us. And our Reinforcing fleet should be on the way up here. I think what we'll do is land them here and then have them move into this county. I was kind of hoping that they wouldn't suffer any attrition, but unfortunately that is going to be the case. Maybe they'll get out before it actually ticks, though. I don't really see that happening. At least they'll have had time to regain morale before engaging. We are leading this ourselves, apparently. We may not want to actually do that. Okay. So I believe we're sieging all of our war goals at this point, so shouldn't be losing any more war score. Okay, our Maharaja is suffering a revolt. Oh, maybe up here. We need to actually siege this as well. Okay. Well, we can divert some troops up in that direction pretty soon, I hope. There's a... Oh, we've been attacked by 13k over here. That is bad. Let's see. The fastest way to do this is to... No, then they're going to take an amphibious landing penalty since we can't just land the troops there. I think we just break off both of these sieges and try and reinforce as quickly as we can. It's going to be almost a month. It's going to be about the same, so we'll just have to hope they can hold out that long. We do at least have the mountains bonus and some decent leaders. And we gained a good defensive position here, so we may break them on the left. And we did. They broke our right, though. But we broke them in the middle. I think we're actually going to win this battle despite the large numbers disadvantage that we had. Which is kind of surprising to me. But I'm not complaining. We even captured Captain Ahmet of the Turkic Company. And a lot of people, actually. Okay, great. I think that being the case, we will divert this army up here to make sure that we take out more of these troops. We're going to get there on the 9th of September, the same day. Well, let's hope that we get the defensive mountains bonus instead of them. You can stay here. And we have an independence faction, which is only 7.2% of our strength, so we don't really need to be concerned about that just yet. And our Maharajas are usurping each other. Unfortunately, they got the mountains, and they had regained a relatively significant amount of morale, so this might not go as well for me as one might hope. They broke us here, but we may break their center. Okay. Ugh, no, it's bad. Okay. Well... let's get this army on the way over here where it can be of use. He's not moving on me. We're just going to ignore this 1800 over here. And this 6k or so is not causing us any problems currently either. Okay. So I do want to get this siege finished before moving this army out, because this is one of our still negative wars. The other one is against this guy, so we need to occupy this county at some point, but I don't think we're going to be able to spare the troops to get up there in the near future. So we'll just have to let that tick down for the moment. Okay, so we won that siege. I think we may actually divert this army from here for the moment to make sure that we can fight and win a battle here. Typhoid fever. And we can gain some new technology. I think we may as well go for legalism at this point. Let's improve our heavy infantry also while we're here. I think we also might want to consider bringing some more troops up, so let's see whose levies we can raise. You are raised already. I think we've actually raised most of the levies from down here now. We apparently missed you. We didn't raise yours though, I think. It's only another 1,000 or so. We'll just make do with what we have, I suppose. We are at 100% in one of these wars actually, so we can simplify things a little bit there by ending this one. Let's see, that was here. We'll get rid of these and grant the title to an appropriate character. You will do. Okay. We still have the wrong type of holding. Oh, we got this county as well? Okay. That is fine. Let's do that and grant it to somebody as well. Okay. So with 11,000 here, we should be looking pretty good against 7, assuming we get some good leaders in. Or at least competent ones. We might just want to reinforce with half of this stack as well. Make sure of things. You're going to get there on the 9th of March. Same day, okay. Well, we'll delay you by 1 day or so. Okay, that should do just fine there. The Yazidi heresy has appeared, not really too much of a problem. Okay. I think we will send this army up here. So we are, of course, attacking into mountains, but we should have... Well, they actually broke one of our flanks, which is a little surprising, but the battle as a whole went our way. And you are retreating to here and also here. In fact, the largest part of the army is going here, so we'll pursue that way. Oh, and one of these is at 100%, so we can enforce our demands there. And in fact, that was part of this army. Okay, that was the smaller part. That's fine, we can distribute our titles here. We won another victory against this army. You're now headed to Isfahan. So we'll continue following. Alright, we have another siege over here. And here. This is probably going to be the longest one because we're fighting the Caliph, who has rather a lot of land over here as well. But our ticking war score, which we should be getting when we finish the... Actually, we have 3 more holdings to go here, but when we finish sieging those 3, we'll get the ticking war score, which will hopefully carry us to 100% without us having to bring troops all the way over and siege his capital or something. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. And we slew somebody in battle, which is great. Still haven't quite wiped out this army, so we'll follow it to one more province, I think. Oh, and my son and heir died of the slow fever. This is the second son I've had die. No, excuse me, the third son. The other one died at the age of 0, though. So, it's all on you now, I guess. Let's hope he turns out pretty good and doesn't die also. We do need to be concerned about this war, which is ticking pretty far negative at this point. I think I'll... do we want to attack this in the mountains? Yeah, I guess we will. We should be fine. We'll teleport our good generals across to lead that battle. Then we'll use this army to start sieging up here. Okay, but we'll have to continue that in the next episode because we're out of time here. So thanks for watching and join me again then.